Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Let's do it. Hopefully you all had a good day yesterday. Sunday. Share up a few things here. Yes, sir. 3 9 25. Mm. Yeah, it looks okay. I didn't even really look at it. Truth be told, I ain't look at a lot of stuff. Yep. I see you've been on fire lately, boy. That's what's up, Pat. It's good, 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 good. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right. Um. Well, a lot of the folks, man, if you don't see me here on like YouTube, or I mean on X, which I'm streaming on X right now, or you know, just know for sure I'm on YouTube for sure, right? Just know that. Um, nice, good couple days, man. Been cashing out. Been cashing out. NBA starting to feel like it's back on a level playing field, man. Those few days coming out of the break, I knew not to go pretty hard for some reason. I had this and that's about patience, man. Gotta have patience with this stuff. It's important. What's Ian Rappaport talking about? Mm, okay, Von Miller. All right, he gone. Okay. Mm, St. Wallace, Orlando, Blanton. Okay. All right. Um, let's get it, Ed. Let's get it, Ed. Let's get it. March has been kind to me so far. I saw Isaiah Stewart and Steph going at it. Yeah, man. Isaiah Stewart, stop it. Just cut it out, man. He's always got his hand in some bullshit, man. Straight up. Shout out to Ed, man, with the $2 super chat. Today, this Denver OKC game should be great for sure. It definitely should be great, bro. And the way I looked at it, the way I was looking at the game, it just feels like a live betting spot to me, bro. It feels like a live betting spot to me. Um, we got a 243 over under in this spot. Damn near 244. Y'all already know the deal with that. Um, I don't fully know how I want to attack things. I mean, even though this game get ready to come on in less than an hour and a half or something like that. But I will, these days right here, Sundays are very, very, very undisciplined days for me, right? I really don't know how to handle myself because I'll be off no matter what. And those are days that I can get busy or I can get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And but it is what it is, man. Nice game environment though, man. Really nice game environment. I couldn't talk you off anything here, man. I was looking at some value. I'm probably gonna sprinkle on it. Now, I know you can score some points against Joker. You got to stay your ass out of foul trouble. I was looking at the Hardstein double double with the plus 240. That definitely kind of like stood out to me a little bit. Um, I don't know, man. I also, just off first glance, I mean, I know Chet would be in the lineup. Uh, he'll probably be guarded by somebody like who Porter. Yeah, I mean Gordon. Yeah. Then you probably had Jalen Williams and who? Braun or Porter? Porter? Okay. You have Dort, and you never know what's going to happen with Dort, man. Who would he be on? Would he be on Murray, or would he be on Braun? That's interesting as well. Maybe that's why I say live betting can be interesting, just seeing who's on who, right? Um, but because if you got Dort on Jamal Murray, then we got to look at Christian Brown some type of form, shape, or fashion. And then, just like Patrick say, then you got the MVPs, right? These guys here, have the best, the best matchups. I mean, you got Shay's got a great matchup, and you got the Joker. He's got a great matchup. So um, it's going to be interesting. And like I said, if Hardenstein can keep his hands to himself, I think he can have himself a game, at least in the rebound category. So the rebounds is a goal for me for sure. Just gonna have to crack me, but the points they've been getting scored on. Joker can give up some points. You know what I'm saying? He's not immune to that. As you can see, Denver, they are top 10 in giving up points to the center position on the season. And I don't know about the rebounds, but the top 10 to giving up points to the center position. They're probably top 10 in rebounds and points, though. Assists, you could also look at assists here. Let's get right in. Let's take a look at Doink. Let's look at Doink real quick. hmm Got an hour and a half for this game tips off, man. And I know there's a lot of spots today that we can get to. And top of the morning, what's going on, Tanner? Top of the morning, bro. Top of the morning. Um, yeah. And as far as the dub club and stuff like that, I mean that's just you can support me here. That's for support. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell folks that yesterday in the club. I still haven't fired up that Discord, which I was thinking about firing it up. I just never been inside of Discord, so I don't know how to but for communication purposes, because a lot of people don't DM me on Twitter, right, or nothing like that. That was my preferred place to see how I would play things and do things like that. Because like I said, I do got the Dev Club for the people who do support me. But like when I'm dropping plays, I do drop a lot of straights. I don't play too many parlays, but I can get busy with some parlays some days, right? Like, like the day before yesterday, I got pretty hot, you know what I'm saying? Hitting a few parlays here, some straights and things like that. And I do ladders and stuff like that. So, I know I might drop plays in there, but somebody might want to know, hey, how you going to play them? You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And that's the only way you can probably communicate me. Because more of the time, after I drop my plays and stuff like that. Now I'm going through the slate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the slate and I'm giving you what I see. You know what I'm saying? But what I do drop it in the dub first before I, get it out. But when I get finished recording, man, I'm going to work, man. My job is almost done. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, man, I just got to figure out a way that, maybe I want if people could be around communication wise, and I guess it could be the Discord thing, you know. But I guess that's just a suggestion, throwing that out there. Jamal Murray here. Like I said, good game atmosphere here. I'm not going to single out any one player, maybe for a few things, but um, who was this texting me? I'm gonna get that. Um, what I was gonna say, yeah. So, um, the stars, bro. I like them, right? Just let's not get it twisted, right? I like them. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. So let me put. See, I just don't know what I want to take. Today just feels like a day that maybe you might have to get Joker. These are numbers versus OKC. In fact, here all these numbers here. You might have to see an aggressive Joker here. I feel like that's what I'm feeling like. How I feel. They did win their last game, like November 6th. There, I want to know who played that game. SGA played. Chet played. Mm, Chet played 36 minutes that game. Jalen Williams had 29. Mm. SGA points is down to 31 and a half. And that's historically, because these are his numbers right here versus Denver here. 28 points the last two games. I think Chet played both of these games. In fact, Chet did play both of these games. Chet had 25 that first game. Mm, okay. All I can say here is be safe out there, right? Be safe out there with your same game parlay. Chet has had a pretty good time versus these teams. 15 points or better in every game. I mean, 18, 17 points or better in every game except for one. Yeah, Chet got good history versus this team. Yeah. But uh, Chet hasn't played with Hardenstein versus this team. So that's going to be interesting. Chet would be on the 4. Hardenstein will be at the 5. At the 3, that'll be Williams, Dort, then SGA. 16 and a half points for Chet, I guess, right? Um, he's got good rebounds first in every game. So I would shit. I would translate those rebounds over to Isaiah Hartenstein, right? This is his numbers versus Denver here. That was last year's numbers here. He did have 20 points and 8 of 10 the field goals, 8, 9, and 3 rebounds. At the full center position here, I'm looking at Chet rebounds here and or the double double. Double double plus 220, 240, whatever the case may be. Best line on FanDuel, right? I lean towards the over in all those numbers. Now SGA, the 31 and a half, it's doable, right? I don't know if I'm better today. I know I always say I have an SGA fund. I haven't bet them in quite some time though. I ain't even gonna lie. Um, SGA has been dropping dimes. We know this team can give up assists, but overall, um, let me see. I think this is an okay same game parlay atmosphere. And I think you guys in the chat, I think you guys pretty much got your guns locked and loaded. Did I? Did I? Yeah, I think you guys got your guns locked and loaded, pretty adamant on what you're gonna do anyway. So let me see the assist props here. He's got 5 assists or better in every game. Well, it's 6.5 at -115. Okay, this is his numbers versus Denver. But lately, though, he's been on a tear in the assist category. His number sitting at 6.5. He's over this number in 8 of his last 10 games, right? And then the rebound line at 4.5, he's over 6 of his 10. And then the 3 pointers, he's stepping out. He's hitting the 3 right now. I'm salty, I'm missing it, but the 2.5, it'll be at 2.5 in a minute. It's at a parlay piece at 1.5, right? Um, Coming off 51 and a 41 point game, he's been on one. Um, I wouldn't take the under on his points here. MVP, the Joker, coming off of a monstrous 30-20 game here. How do these guys want to How these guys want to tee off, man? This is gonna be some shit. You come on in a minute, man. I can't talk you off anything here. Truth be told, I'm gonna keep it moving though. I'm gonna keep it moving. I put the rebounds over there. Maybe you guys weren't thinking about the rebounds. I'll put that shit over there. I can see yourself making a monster SGP. But my thoughts here is I think Joker needs to be a little bit more aggressive here. I mean, I think he needs to be aggressive and not passive as much here. I don't know. He got to see how things going early. Don't let try not to let this game get out of hand. His points prop. I did not look at Joker's points prop. From a matchup standpoint, I like his matchup the best on this Denver's team. And 26 and a half. I feel with a fully healthy OKC team, I feel like he's gonna have to try to show up, bro. Straight up, I couldn't talk you off his points. Straight up, his points, I couldn't talk you off his points. Right? I think it's only right. If OKC put the right defensive players on the defensive players on the right offensive players, then Joker's gonna have to stand up. And then SGA, I don't think they got anybody they could probably put on him if he decides to be ultra aggressive. So Joker and SGA got the best spots. You talk about the best spot for rebounds, it's probably going to be Hardenstein slash Joker. Um, assist wise, I mean, Joker is Joker, right? And then you got SGA who's been tearing it up. So fully healthy team. If you feel like SGA still want to get his teammates involved and stuff like that, we already know that this Denver team, as a whole, can give up assists, right? They're giving up the most assists as a team, okay, over the course of the season. And to point guards, Denver is giving up the fifth most assists. Okay, I mean it's that's it. I would say it's plain and simple, but it's not plain and simple. Nothing is plain and simple, but those are the numbers. Phoenix and Dallas Mavericks 228 over under here. Um, Here's a game that I probably don't want to waste a lot of time on. I want to try to skim through a lot of get in and get out, bro. But because I do want to, try to have a little time before the games start. But at the end of the day, here, everybody is expected to be healthy this game. I want to say, right? Let me take a look at the game overview here real quick. Um, okay, Monte Morris, Cody Martin. Wow, Jaden Hardy. Mm, mm. When is Jaden Hardy coming back, bro? Let me see something. Mm, hmm, hmm. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brandon Williams played back-to-back games for 30 minutes, man. Yeah, he ain't. You're definitely right about that. He ain't been shooting right. I mm, Brandon Williams back to back games for 34 minutes. What about hmm. Come on, Dinwiddie. You be broke as hell, man. Damn. This one of those games I think he can get at, though. He can get back right here. He went 2 for 12 versus Memphis. I ain't like that at all. 1 for 6 for 3. He's been 1 for 3 for a long time. 0 1 for 7, 0 5, 1 for 1, 2 for 4, 1 for 5, 0 for 3, 1 for 5, 1 for 3, 1 for 6. I wouldn't be surprised if he go insane today. It's not just for me. That's my guy. I feel you on that. I wouldn't be surprised if Dinwiddie go insane today, though. I ain't even gonna lie. But you getting a double double for Nick Richards at plus 220? Are you? His rebounds are at 8.5. I don't see no way where he gets ran off the court. You also got to take a look at Mason Plumlee, his rebounds as well. Um, because all these guys, let's get into it. All these guys get their hands in there, get their feet wet, right? We know this team is going to be bad rebounding, right? Um, on the Dallas side, they shorthanded, man. You know, they shorthanded. On the Dallas side, don't forget that they shorthanded. But you do want to stick to the highest usage players. I don't know if there's a clear pathway for Marshall to get in foul trouble, but man, against a good offensive team, truthfully, all these motherfuckers, they barbecue chicken. Truth be told, right? I mean, Powell, Kessler, Edwards. I mean, what are we doing, right? With all these injuries, I mean, Christie is going to be Christie, but Dinwiddie, no defense. Clay, he ain't even. Najee Marshall, he pretty much cooked defensively when it comes to somebody like Durant and or whatever a big that's going to exploit him. So this could be ugly here. This could be one of those ugly ones. The Phoenix Suns not good defensively either, but at the end of the day, Dallas Mavericks offensively, man. This is an 8-point spread. I would be lying if I told you I didn't have any interest in this spread here. Not a lot of defense on the Phoenix side, but man, um, mm-mm. Before I get into things, let me take a look at a couple player performance doubles here. 8 points in the win, plus money for Grayson Allen. Bradley Beal, 2 threes in the win, plus 144. Grayson Allen, all these going to be low, right? 18 points in the win, 12 points for Bobo. Bobo might be that guy today. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can. And Bobo might be that guy today. Nick Richards, 15 points in the win at plus 450. Uh, Durant double double in the win, plus 580. Booker 35 in the win, 650. Hmm. Kevin Durant 35. Mason Plumlee 10 points in the win. Mason Plumlee plus 450. Hmm. Durant 6 assists. Phoenix win 340. 30 in the win for Booker 260. And there's times where a lot of these will hit, and you can just straight bet a lot of these. Straight bet a lot of these player performance doubles. Bobo 6 rebounds in the win at plus 200. Um, Devin Booker 8 assists in the win plus 168. 4 rebounds in the win for Beal. 8 rebounds in the win plus 130. 10 rebounds in the win plus 154. Nick Richards 12 points in the win plus 215. Definitely would look at some of the bigs for sure. All right, well, everybody's healthy. Of course, you can look at Booker's assist prop. It's going to have to be in play if you ask me. He's 8 over this number in 8 of his last 10 games. That's in play for me. Whether I'm playing the straight or teasing it down a little bit, but that's in play for me right there. Hey, his rebounds, the small team, he's over his rebound line at 6 of 10. Every time I get his rebounds, he's going to give me that zero, right? That's the last time I grabbed his rebounds right here versus New Orleans Pelicans. He goes out there and gives me a bagel, right? But, he goes the 4, the 5, and the 6 after that. I would say it's a good rebound spot for everybody on Phoenix here. So I would say, probably don't get it twisted, right? 4 rebounds. I mean, 2. I probably took his rebounds right here too. One of these games, he took an L, but it is what it is. The assist has been rolling, so it is what it is with that. Whatever you want to do with Booker, I couldn't talk you off of it. Bradley Beal, same question, right? The 1.5 threes, this is a good spot for it. I'll put that over there for the simple fact that this defense has given up the 1.5 threes to the shooting guard position 8 of their last 10 games. Also, the 3.5 rebounds. Beal is over in 6 of his last 10 games, which this defense, like I said, they're gonna give up a lot of rebounds to some ancillary guys because they're so small. Excuse me, they're so small. So they've given up this 3.5 rebound line in 6 of their last 10 games to the shooting guard as well. Bill can also drop some dimes, so he can pop up in the assist category. Couldn't talk you off of that. I will throw the rebounds over there just because of the spot. Don't mean I'm betting it, but just because of the spot. Kevin Durant, same old shit, just like everybody, man. All these peripherals are in play because of the spot. Smaller guys. He's over his assist prop at 5 of 10. He's over his rebound prop at 6.5. Now I don't know if I'm gonna go to that 6.5. Even if I feel like he's gonna get 10, I can live without betting this, right? But this is one of those spots for him to get there. He's over this line is 5 of 10. The 3 pointers is something I haven't been betting. He's over this 3 point line in 7 of 10, right? His last 10 in points. He's Kevin Durant. What do you want to do? You don't need me to put him over there. So whatever you feel like you want to do with him, I couldn't talk you off of it. Maybe a rebounds and assist combo, PRAs, something like that. He's been killing it. Last 3 games, he's hit every combo prop there was. Minnesota, LA Clippers, and the Denver Nuggets. So he's been getting his feet wet, right? So whatever you want to do with Kevin Durant, I just don't know how this game gonna go, man. 8 point spread, things could probably end up getting ugly. What I'll do here is I'll put the PRAs over there, but more than likely I'm not betting it, right? But the spot looks okay. So if you feel like you want to get there, be my guest. Bo. Dallas is 24th in mid-range defense. That's where he eats. We definitely know that's where he eats good. I can see him have a good ass time against these motherfuckers. Straight up, I can see Booker coming out getting all the dimes. Kevin Durant, I can see Booker getting all the dimes and letting everybody else go to work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Luka Dallas no more. So all them previous games, I could just throw that out the window, right? Luka's not there no more. What do they say? His daddy ain't there no more. So everything resets, right? But Bo points prop sitting at 6.5. I got to like that. I'm throw that over there. And he has upside on this. What a play, right? What a play. What a play this could be here, man. Look at this shit. What a play this could be, right? Game get out of hand. Bobo just coming in and go ballistic. Points prop sitting at 7.5, man. He's got a 25-point game versus New Orleans Pelicans. Similar vibes, right? Almost doubled it here. Oh, back-to-back games versus the Pelicans. Oh, fast-paced matchup versus Memphis. Nothing. Give me 23 here, right? I think I'd rather take my chances on Bobo for this here. Taking a look at some of the numbers here, I gotta really go into the. You know what? Let me do it here, right? Let me do it here. Let's take a look at Bobo, right? Let's take a look at Bobo. This is probably going to be a spot where I might end up at least taking them to 10, man. 10 points here at plus 136. 15 points here, you'll get it at plus 520. Assessing his lines across these books here. Let's see. Damn, Bobo might be that good. I might not even bet on no Bookers or none of that shit. Give me some Nick Richards and give me some Bobo, man. Shit. You feel me? Shit, you getting plus 200 for Nick Richards or plus money for 10 rebounds and double for Nick Richards at plus 2 something. Give me some Bobo to Nick Richards, man. Straight up on this Sunday. See what can happen here. 14 and a half points. So I guess that's what it's going up to, 14 and a half points for him. Let me see something here. Let me get a live look at it over here on DraftKings. Bull. They got 20 points over here at plus 1,700. DraftKings going up to 20 points there. FanDuel. Do we got 20 points for Bobo here? 15 points for Bobo. Plus 520. Okay, let me see something. Hoping for this game to be out of hand real quick, right? If I'm betting on Bobo, and even if I decide to ladder Bobo, I'm looking for this game to be done after the first half. I think you can get the books. I think you can get the books. Maybe they overreacting to the latest new change, but got to take a shot at that. Yeah, yeah. At least the regular line, at least, man, or up to 10, man. What were these scores here? Let's take a look at this score. Well, he scored 23, 25 right here. What was the score? Okay, Phoenix 108 to 125. Who was there? Plumlee, Richards, Bobo was there. Okay. When he scored this 15, what was? Oh shit! They took a L. Who played then? So this game here probably was no Zion. Right here, this must have been that back-to-back, right? No Zion here on the back-to-back. He went crazy, but he still got there the first game, so I ain't even gonna look at that one. What about this Memphis game? I remember this Memphis game. Face-up matchup. Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Booker. Everybody played. Mason Plumlee, Nick Richards. Everybody played. Okay. And then he had 15 versus Houston and an L. Nick Richards, 11 and 13. Mason Plumlee, Bobo, played 34 minutes. What's his minutes been looking like? Okay, so he did play 30 minutes. Nope, that was 30% usage. Two of his last 3 games. Well, he's coming off back-to-back games with 9 minutes and 13 minutes. But prior to these last 2 games, he played 25, 26, 28. Okay, so it's still a possibility. Give me 25 minutes of Bobo, man. Straight up. Give me them 26 minutes right there. Plus 1,100 for a double for him. He almost got it versus. All right, whatever, right? Bobo, give him the over in his points. Richards, rebounds, double. I like it, right? Yeah, for sure, man. I lose every day, man. I lose a little something. I lose bets every day. I play a lot of volume, but I lose bets every day. So what the hell? What you thought? Just gonna have to take that L. Shit, that's all. And like I said, with these guys here, all I'm gonna say with these Phoenix guys, these Dallas guys, man, minutes equal opportunity, right? Yeah, for sure. Minutes equal opportunity. Najee Marshall is on a tear. He's getting the minutes. The usage is there. He's 13. The usage is steady going up. 13 minutes. Field goal attempts. 18 field goal attempts. 13 field goal attempts. I like the matchups. He don't take many threes. The 3-point matchup is really good for the 1.5 at plus money, but he don't take many threes, so I ain't gonna throw him over there. But he has hit a few of them here and there. He has if he takes 6 threes, that's in play, right? Power forwards are over this line in 9 of their last 10 games. Matter of fact, let me throw this over there just because of the spot, right? So when I do that last rundown, you guys, I know a lot of people come back and look at the last rundown and see what I had put to the side, but it is what it is, right? Rebounds for him and the double double. This guy's double double sitting at plus 200 more, right? It's at plus 210 right now. So his combo lines, he's been crushing the last 2 or 3 games. For most, the PRAs, the points plus assists, he's looked good. He's looked good. The minutes equal opportunity, as long as his motor is running, he should fall into a few things, right? So couldn't talk you off anything here. What about his assist prop? Assist prop at 3.5. All right, Kessler Edwards. I can't, right? Now go to the bench here, right? Got to go to the bench. Um, Even the bench, bro. Man, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen in this game. Now, Grayson Allen, I haven't been betting on him. He's over this line in 5 of 10, and his points line sitting at 8.5. It's a lot, man. But I'm a little bit more focused on. I mean, Tyus Jones, his assist prop is very well in play. He's getting, I know he should get 20 minutes today, right? This assist prop, whatever it's going to be, it should be in play. But I'm a little bit more focused on these other guys, right? Now Mason Plumlee can come in and give you some assists, and he can give you rebounds in a hurry, right? Damn, what's this double double at plus 650? He just had a double double versus Denver. Damn. Ooh, that's so enticing there. Spencer Dinwiddie, right? So I really like the matchup for these guards, man. You got to be the right ones, but I like the matchup for guards, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Looking at points wise, we already know, right? Phoenix, they're giving up points, they're giving up rebounds, the assists, whatever, right? The threes at 3.5. His threes probably sitting at 1.5. Who knows? But it is what it is. Yeah, 1.5 at 120 there. He's been off. He just got to hit. If he hit a few of them, then he might go out there and if he hit a few of them, that's all it takes, man. So then you look at the assist prop for him at 4.5. He's hit 2 of his last 3 games. He hit 6 assists. So that's not out of the realm of possibilities. I would like that as well, right? So little plays like that, man. Points, threes and assists, stuff like that. Points plus an assist. What's his points plus assist? 17.5. In a spot like this, the volume is there for him. Can be there for him. I mean, 12 shots to make 13 to 14 points. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? 6 threes to make 2. It can happen, right? And we already know he's probably passed first. It's just, can his teams make it happen for him? Could his team make it happen for him, man? So, those are guys you're gonna look out for, and it definitely could, make things. Now, Brandon Williams is. I don't know if Brandon Williams starting, but he's been playing okay, right? Like I said, 32 minutes here, 34 minutes here, 34 minutes here. Just gave Memphis 31 points, right? 4 for 8 from 3. He took 15 shots in back-to-back games. We want to keep our fucking eyes out on this guy, right? Don't know where his lines are at, but I got to see what's going on here, right? Let's see. We'll have his lines out. Don't have his lines out here. He's eligible to be active for just 9 of the Mavericks' 18 remaining 18 games on the season. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Mm. He's one of those guys. FanDuel gonna drop like 5 minutes, 3 minutes before the game start. You just gotta catch him. You just gotta catch him. Yeah, Vince. Yeah, and then you got what's his name gonna be out today? Aldama, I think. So yeah, let's get to that game. In fact, let's get to that game. So, uh, Memphis here because we got an hour before this game come on, right? And I'll get out of here. Let's see here. My guy here. I let me see what's going on here. Let me see something. No news yet. No news yet. Like I said last game here, I was really, really. Now I lost. You also see the tickets I lost. I lost some haymakers, man. I lost some haymakers. Boy, did I throw some haymakers, boy. Woo, we got through some haymakers. But I'm looking at Brandon Clark here, man. Straight up. I'm looking at Brandon Clark here. I'm looking at his points plus rebounds, whatever the case may be. We know Jaren Jackson Jr. is out. It looks like if I am mistaken, he started, right? He started. Let me see. He started, right? Let me see. Mm, no. Oh, so he probably gonna be right now they probably got him. Yeah, you just gotta well when Jaron Jackson went down, you already knew you got to zag. You got to really, really zag. Now we got Kennard, right? So We're gonna have Kennard out today. We're gonna have Aldama out today. We're gonna have Aldama out today. Damn, Miles Garrett signs his extension with the Browns. What's this all about, man? Come on, man. What is the deal here? Shit. What the hell? Must be the money. Hell no. Hold up 1 second, my guy. Hmm. I don't know what this shit is, man. All right, so yeah, I know, right? Definitely can't believe it. He did all that whiffing to come back. That boy's got that bread. He's like, hey, I guess, right? Boy got the monies, got the monies. I was interested right there. Highest paid wrestlers in the NFL on a per year basis. Damn, 40 M's for Miles. Max Crosby 35, Nick Bosa 34, um, Hines Allen 28, Brian Burns 28. The Browns made it clear they weren't trading Myles Garrett, and they never wavered from that stance. No player in the NFL has more sacks than Garrett over the last 3 years. 44, six-time Pro Bowler. They wasn't letting that go. They wasn't letting that go at all. They wasn't letting that go. Shout out to Cleveland standing on business. All right, well, that's that. So, um, now there were some things that I seen here. I think this is a back to back, right? Yeah, they did. They stood on business. So, this should be a back to back, right, for the New Orleans Pelicans, right? I believe, ain't it? Yeah, right. Zion. So we know Zion's gonna be out, man. Let me see. Zion should be out here, right? Wait a minute. This a back to back? Yeah. Zion should be out here. He had 20 points last game. Okay. So, at the end of the day here, matchups like the guards. I do like guards matchup here. Um, I like the guard matchup here. I like the matchup for CJ. Guards on both sides of the ball, however you want to look at it. We don't have lines up for Memphis right now for him, for Ja. Maybe I have to go look, right? I don't understand. Why these lines are. Let me see. Mackie, what's up, Mackie? What's going on? Well, there's some lines there. Brandon Clark got 11 points prop there. Um, okay. Nisi, his points are sitting at, what's rebounds sitting at? 7.5. We get value on Missy today. 8-8. That means his points plus rebounds prop should be at probably about 16.5. 16.5 of minus 125. We should be without. I think Zion should be out. I mean, Olenek should be out too. He don't play on back to backs, do he? Kelly O don't play on back to backs, do he? Nope. Right. So we can get some value on Misi here. Double double for him at plus 340. All right. Well, let's. So why isn't these lines popping up? Let me see if I can refresh this to get these lines popped in. There they go right there. We took Murphy 5 boards. So, the guard matchup. So first of all, we already know what the deal is with this game. It's going to be a fast game. It's going to be a pace-up game, right? So what are we expecting? We're expecting Zion to be out, Olenek to be out, right? Um, Zion for sure. That's going to slide Murphy probably up to the 3 or 4. Um, McCollum will not be the point guard today, I don't believe, right? He been running the point guard with those guys in. Um, Brown was ruled out for Saturday's game. He probably going to play today. So that's one guy's probably going to play today. That's going to push Alvarado and Hawkins into the mix. So I can see a starting lineup. Let's say Zion and Olenek out. We can see Nisi. Oh, Matkovic going to be in the lineup too. Yeah, well, I ain't going to try to wreck my brain over the starting lineup, but just know uh, Murphy, McCollum. Murphy and McCollum should have some heavy usage today. Couple that with the fact that this is like top 3 fastest paced team in the league. Yeah, a lot of shots, a lot of threes going down today, right? They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. Now Desmond Bain and John Morant, these guys are self-explanatory. I want to see who's going to be in on that aspect as well. Now on the flip side, we're looking at Memphis. Jaren Jackson out. We know that Aldama's out. Kennard is doubtful today, so that we can scratch his ass off the list, right? Now, with Aldama being out, that might, I don't know if that slides him to the star lineup, Brandon Clark, but that's what they're thinking. So Brandon Clark's going to be in play either way it go, especially if, I mean, Edie's in a good spot, right? He just got I don't know what they want to do with him, bro. I don't know what they want to do with him. I mean, it is what it is, right? Edie's in a hell of a spot here. He can get a double-double, something like that. Don't know what the number's going to be like, but he is one of those candidates. But lo and behold, Brandon Clark is going to be one of those candidates too. We know Brandon Clark is going to get more minutes overall than Edie, probably, right? 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, he will, right? Back-to-back games with 20 minutes. That was versus Dallas, small team. OKC, don't know what happened with this OKC game. He had 20 minutes. I don't know. Long story short, we know that Clark will get his minutes, right? So let's. So and then Vince Williams, 24, and 25 minutes. I can see him getting around that right now. He scored 12 points in 3 straight games. 12 points or better in 3 straight games. I can see that. Scottie Pippen Jr. I took his assist last game. I can see him. I can see him getting there. Right at 3.5. I took it at 3.5 at plus money last game. I can see him getting there. Um, mm, Conchar. I'm not messing with Conchar. All right. Let's see some of these lines. Um, Desmond Bain, self-explanatory. Some of these numbers here versus New Orleans Pelicans. This will be the fourth and final game for them. Mm. And it's been a while since they played, so I can't really look into some of those numbers. Those numbers for him, that was back when he wasn't balling like that, man. I think he's found himself. Oh, straight up. Yeah, he's found himself. Assist 5.5. Whatever you want to do with him, right? Points in at 24.5, boy. Jalen Williams. I've been going to his rebound prop. The 1.5 threes is in play for him. I've been going to his rebound prop at 3.5. Right now, you get it at plus 122. Teams are over this line in 6 of their last 10. I can see instances where he can get there, right? I can see instances where he can get there. I can see instances where he can fade it. I'm not even going to add him to the list. His points prop, not going to add him to the list. Brandon Clark is the one that I'm really, really focused on. Truth be told, coming off a double double March 5th and nearly hit the double double versus Dallas, right? But he had 13 points, a better in back to back games, 8 rebounds, a better in back to back games. You get his rebounds at plus 100. Um, Points plus rebounds sitting at 19 and a half. I think you can go with that. I think you can go with that, right? So I lean towards the over points plus rebounds. I'll put the points plus rebounds right there. But either one, I think you can get to points plus rebounds, and the double double for him is what plus 300, plus 400, plus 330 for value there. So 26 minutes in back to back games. Zach Edey. His points prop, his points plus rebounds probably sitting at 20, 19 and a half, or 20. If you feel like he's gonna make it happen for you, then it is what it is, right? I can't talk you off of it. Him and Clark's points plus rebounds are the same at 19 and a half. I tell you this, one of them getting there, either him or Brandon Clark, Edie or Clark. CJ McCollum, I have real interest in CJ McCollum. He does like to go in these fast paced matchups. This is his head to head numbers versus Memphis, right? He's hit 3 threes or better in in 9 of his last 10 games versus this team. So, including 3 times this season. So, the 2.5 threes are definitely in play. The points are definitely in play, especially as of this year. He's had 30, 32, and 22. I think the usage will be there. I think the usage will be there for him. So points and threes are in play for him for sure. This matchup here, like I said, it's going to be pace up. The fastest paced team in the league. So same thing with Murphy, right? Murphy has been dropping dimes as of late too. He's over this 3.5 at a parlay piece in 7 of his last 10 games. Head to head versus Memphis in back-to-back games this year, he's hit it. Well, in 2 games this year, he's hit it. His assist prop at 3.5. And he's had a nice 3-point outing right here at 5 for 12. But points wise, he's hit 21 points or better in this versus this team in 3 games this year. His points prop is sitting at 21.5. He will have a tremendous amount of usage. You're gonna have to look at his points prop. He's gonna have to have a decent amount of usage. You don't have to play it, but his points are in play. Zion, I expect Zion to be out. It's a back to back. Kelly O, I expect Kelly O to be out. Uh, Maybe they might be out, maybe they not, but they ain't been playing back to backs, right? Ain't no sense on playing them back to backs now. So if you want to get ahead of the lines, you need to get ahead of the lines now. Misi, without so this year versus Memphis, he does have a double double of 16 and 14. That was back in November. Then he has a 10 and 5, right? That was back in January. This season without so you can look at his numbers in general. He's over his rebound prop in 4 of his last 10 games, and his points prop 5 of his last 10 games. We can go without Zion. We can go without Zion. We can go without Kelly O. Not the what I thought I was going to see, but it's better, especially in the points category. So what I would do here is I'll be looking at points plus rebounds. I would be looking at points plus rebounds. But I'm going to take a stab. Might put them in a round robin. I'm going to take a stab at the round robin. I got a few guys in mind. The double double at plus 340. I might sprinkle some on the straight. I might throw them in a round robin too, man. So plus 340. That's tremendous value there. He hasn't had a double. I mean, I don't know how many double doubles he had in the last 10 games. Only two. But I'm willing. I'm willing. I'm willing. Right. I'm willing. I'm willing. I'm willing to take a shot here. I'm willing to take a shot here. I don't see a mega clear pathway for him to get in foul trouble. Anything can happen. I mean, it is what it is. He was on a tear right here versus Dallas, 10 rebounds, 15 rebounds versus the Spurs, 11 versus the Spurs, 10 versus Phoenix, right? We'll see. He's in play for me. The minutes, let me see. Rebound chances. How many rebound chances is he averaging without Zion? And so he's averaging 16 in his last 10. How about without Zion? Without Zion and without Kelly up. How many rebound chances is he averaging? 15, 15.8. How about just without Zion? 14.8. Mm. Sometimes you got to look past them stats. That could be where I get my ass in trouble, but rebounds, teams. He's averaging 16 rebound chances. Um, this 8.5 rebound line, teams are over this number in 6 of 10 when they matching up with that rebound chances there. And then this 8.5 points, sitters are over this number 8 of 10 games there. So I like the usual suspects, right? Misi, Zion, Trey and CJ. This game here is gonna be weird, right? Um, Utah, Walker Kessler, Markkinen, Collins, Clarkson, Sexton, right? So we're gonna be stuck with Collier, George. Okay, Flipowski. Man, I don't know why I ain't jump on these lines last night. Oh man. Well, um, Philly, Maxie and George. So these are with Oubre. Oh my God, Drummond. Oh my God. Damn. Okay. Drummond, Yabusele. Okay. I don't know how many minutes Drummond gonna play, but his double double is in play, rebounds, everything. Let's see what we got here. Oh, his rebounds at 11 and a half today. Mm. His rebounds at 11 and a half today. Mm. Make you think. FanDuel don't have the double doubles out. Drummond double-double, minus 145 on DraftKings. Well, we can at least count on this boy Oubre to take 15 to 20 shots. He scored 20 points. He's probably he's averaging a little bit over 20 points in his last 5 games. So I imagine his points probably around 21 and a half, some shit like that. Yep, 21 and a half. I knew that. All right, so Drummond, Yabusele. He played 30 minutes in back-to-back games. All these games here, 12 and a half point prop. All I can say about this game is if it pops, you can make some money. That's all I can say. This game pops, you can make some money. Be safe out there. Good same game parlay atmosphere. Whatever you want to do, be my guest. I can't even go out here and sugarcoat anything. Um, Quentin Grimes playing so many minutes that his rebounds are in play, but they're high at 5.5. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Too many people out on both sides. Kyle Filipowski, I will be looking at his threes today at 1.5. They continue to give us this 1.5 number. He's hit this number 7 of 10. Got to put that over there, right? When you got somebody like Drummond down there, I can see him leaking out, right? I can see him leaking out. 15.5 point prop. You can look at his points plus rebounds at 24.5 there. I'm definitely interested in his threes, points and or rebounds there, but we'll see what's going to happen. Maybe his points and threes um, might have to zag. So I'll put his threes over there. Sensabaugh, he's going to chunk it, right? I don't even want to do with the without players thing, right? But um, took 15 shots here. The 3.5 rebounds as a parlay piece has got to be in play here. You can look at his points plus rebounds and threes. Points plus rebounds and threes, right? For Sensabaugh, for him being out there, at a decent amount of time, you gotta think he can get to his rebound prop. Lately, he's over this number. Out of his last 7 games, he's over this number in 4. Just honorable mention as a parlay piece, he's gonna have to be out there, so his rebounds are automatically gonna be in play. Sensabaugh's threes are definitely gonna be in play here. He's over this number in 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 6 games. 5 of 10. Johnny Juzang, he can get hot from beyond the arc and hit a few. And Isaiah Collier, um, I would like for his rebounds to be at 2.5, but he's been hitting at 3 pretty much frequently. So his rebounds are at 3.5. I don't know if I'll get there, but this is a good spot for point guards. Assist wise, it's been a minute since he's hit those 10 dimes, man. It's been a minute since he's hit those 10 dimes. It's been a minute. Sunday, man, double double for him. Well, you'll get a double double for him at what? It's gonna be interesting. They don't have it out there. Collier 215, and then I'm gonna really like. I really like. I ain't gonna lie. I really like Keontae George. Keontae George is gonna probably shoot more than anybody, especially threes, man. So and his lines are out. He's over his threes in 7 of 10, the rebounds in 6 of 10, and the assists and assist of and the assist at a 7 of 10. Right? He's gonna go out there and shoot the ball. So look for him to take at least 10 threes today. I want to say 8 to 10 threes today. I'm just saying, it just is what it is, right? So at the end of the day, for me, no one prop. I mean, gonna say no run prop should rule them all for that Utah Jazz game. Good same game, probably atmosphere. More than likely, I can't talk you off anything in that game. More than likely, um, the Minnesota Timberwolves and San Antonio Spurs. Okay, last time Minnesota Timberwolves played, I was all over the assist prop for Lonnie Walker. Oh shit, I forgot about Lonnie. Definitely did. Um, I definitely forgot about Lonnie for sure. I wonder if Lonnie's line's out somewhere. I don't see his lines on DraftKings. I know they ain't out on FanDuel. All right, well, Chris Paul, he ain't been no after. I mean, this boy been hitting that three. That 1.5 three and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his last 6 games. Wow. Their points prop sitting at 7.5. Interesting, right? I can't let him sucker me in, man. The assist prop. I kind of fell back from Chris Paul's numbers, but as you can see there in play, right? As you can see there in play, I kind of fell back after they acquired Fox. I just fell back a little bit, man. He's still going out there doing Chris Paul things though. Flirting around with the assists. He got 6 assists or better in 9 of his last 10 games. These threes are very enticing at 1.5. He's been efficient, man. 3 for 6, 0 of 2, 2 for 4, 2 for 2, 3 of 3, and 3 of 5. He's been very efficient and raw points in at 7.5. Do as you will. I'm not afraid of this point guard defense, whether it's DiVincenzo and or um, 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 Conley, right? I'm not gonna put in his numbers over there though. He's Chris Paul, whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm not gonna put his numbers over there. De'Aaron Fox, his points prop sitting at 21.5. I don't know what to say, man. I'm just gonna scoot on past De'Aaron Fox, man. I know that he had a lingering hand issue. You don't know what category he's gonna pop up in. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. Truth be told, Devin Vassell pops his ass out sometimes. I can't. I don't know I don't know what. I've been doing good without betting on these guys, and I think I'm gonna continue to stop betting and not bet on these guys. Truth be told. Truth be told. If I knew Bismack was getting like 15 minutes, I mean 26 minutes every game, I would consider his rebounds. But I don't know. That shit's all over the place. San Antonio defensively, especially versus the center, they're giving up points, right? San Antonio Spurs giving up the fourth most points to centers. So it is what it is, right? My thing here is the power forwards, right? They're giving up rebounds to the power forward spot, points, rebound chances. Oh yeah. Castle, they want him to be great. So I have to definitely. I think that we have Castle lines out, right? They want him to be great. So shout out to Castle. I will take a look at Castle. But Randall, man, great read last time out. I was all on Randall, and I took him up to 8 assists. I think he cashed me out. That was good. The ladder was nice. Liked it, man. That 4.5 assists. I have to play that, man. So shout out to Randall for that, right? But where were we? I was right here. Randall, San Antonio Spurs. They are giving up around about 4.7, around about 5 assists, right? These are numbers over the course of the season. How about I rake it in a little bit and check out the last 3 weeks at least? San Antonio Spurs, 5 assists, 21 rebound chances, 27 points. They're giving up the threes. It's an okay spot for power forwards there. San Antonio Spurs there. Really look good. Centers there. San Antonio Spurs. Lately, they're lately, but yeah, I'll be looking at the power forward here. I'm going back to the reason I like Randall is because you get Randall surrounded by a lot of shooters and stuff like that. We know he can facilitate the ball. He can grab rebounds. He can get points. He can do a lot. He can do some things, man. So get him surrounded around some shooters and stuff like that. He can post up and make a few things happen too. Uh, Castle. His lines are out, sitting at 15.5. He continues to smash this number. One, two, three, four, 5 straight games he's hit this line. Um, can't talk you off numbers for Castle. I cannot. You give a guy 15 points and say his points is probably sitting at 15.5. More than likely, he's probably going to go over, right? Um, but I couldn't talk you off Castle's numbers here. I couldn't, right? Versus Minnesota. This will be the fourth and final game, right? I can't talk you off anything for Castle. Even the 1.5 threes at plus money, he's over this number in 3 or 4. His volume just went up, right? He's that rookie of the year guy. Points plus assists has been a wagon the last few games. The rebounds and assists been a wagon, and his PRA has been a wagon, right? So it is what it is, man. Castle was definitely in play. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And in these last, he's average. Yep, and then yep, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can look at the last 5 games and get a true usage rate for him for these last 5 games. Last 5 games, 31% usage rate. Definitely, man. Definitely, definitely. Right. So I'll put him over there. I'll put him over there. He should be in play. Uh, going back to where we was. Um, So Mike Conley, I'm not betting on him, but he looked good in the last 2 games. Took advantage of the point guard spot from versus Miami. That's been a good spot, and versus Philly, that's been a good spot. So he took advantage of that 3 threes in back-to-back games for him. He's over his 3-point line in 7 of 10. If you want to get there, it's a good spot. I'll put that to the side for you. Um, Point guards have been in a good spot versus San Antonio as of late. As you can see, it's plenty green over here, whether it's assists uh, rebounds, 3 pointers, or points. So I couldn't talk off anything. Couldn't talk off anything there. Um, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards going to do Anthony Edwards things. He's pretty much self-explanatory. You don't need me to talk about him here in this regards. Jay McDaniels been rebounding the ball well. He's somebody that you could look at, especially in the rebound category. If his lines would ever pop up, let me see. Oh, when I get to Julius Randle, now it's not even okay. He's been pretty good, man. His rebounds sitting at 6.5. 1.5 assists for him. He's over an 8 of 10. A parlay piece at minus 230. I can definitely use that as a parlay piece. He's over in 6 of 10, and these guys are over in 8 of 10. Right, the defense is giving up 8 of 10. His combos look pretty green for the last 10 games. 9 of 10, 7 of 10, 9 of 10, and 9 of 10. That's PRA, rebounds, assists, points plus rebounds, and points plus assists. So he's been having himself pretty good games, right? Some pretty good games, man. Um, mm. So Dante DiVincenzo's not starting. So we're still getting the 4.5 assists for Julius Randle. Let me get that. We're still getting that. He's over this line in 3 straight games. The 5, the 9, and the 9. That's all I needed to see there. You could also look at his threes or whatever too. But I was definitely looking at that. I was definitely looking for that. Rudy Gobert, if he's in a good spot. Just shows you guys centers are in a good spot versus these guys, but he hasn't played in almost a month. So that might be Nas Reed. SGA, Dort, Jalen Williams, Holmgren, Hartenstein, Patrick Williams, Lonzo Ball, doubtful, Kobe White, LeBron to miss 1 or 2 weeks. Oh my God. Aaron Gordon in, Joker in. Mm. If Rudy Gobert don't go, this will be Nas. And like I said, we're looking at the center position. San Antonio Spurs, they're giving up the fourth most points to the center. Okay, so he could be in. The centers are in good spots there. We'll see what's going to happen. Um, we'll see what's going to happen. Um, this Cleveland game, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I ain't even gonna lie. The rebound prop, I was looking at that yesterday. I already know this, but the threes and the rebounds, I think can be in play here, right? For Darius Garland or points because he's over this 3 point line in 3 straight games. He's over this rebound line in 5 of 10, and somehow point guards rebound the ball versus this team. They've given up that rebound line in 7 of 10, but uh, we know Milwaukee can give up points, right? Milwaukee can give up points here. Second in points given up to the point guard position, and that's right there. And then they're probably number one in giving up rebounds to the point guard position, which is right there, right? So Milwaukee second in points to the point guard position, and then first in giving up rebounds to the point guard position, and then they still giving up three threes to the to the point guard position. So those things are in play. Couple that with the fact that these players do have egos. More than likely, he'll be matched up with Damian Lillard. There's Garland will, and both of these guys. I don't know if he's back. He's teetering. He'll be back any day. He could be back today. But yeah, Darius Garland, those boys can probably go at it. You never know, right? Damian Lillard going to be trying to get busy. So he's hit his points prop in every game. Since 2022, except for two. The rebound, he's hit this number in every game except for one since 2022, and the threes, 3 or 4. I probably would look at raw points though. It doesn't matter, right? The assists, he's been looking good in the assist category. He's 4 of 7 over 50%, and it is what it is, right? So these guys are going to have a matchup here. The ego is going to be in the way and things of that. The backcourt in general, I'm not a big fan of neither one of these backcourts defensively, and Donovan Mitchell could be in play for the same reasons, right? Versus Milwaukee, he's had himself a few games. 7 of 10 to his points prop, 4 of 10 to the threes, and he's probably averaging 4. He's got since 2022 he's got 4 rebounds or better in 7 of his last 10 games. But his rebound prop is in at 4.5, so I ain't gonna just throw that out there. He has dropped downs versus them, and the combos look pretty good, especially his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games in the PRAs, he's gotten there, right? 8 of 10 to his PRA. This is head to head. This is head to head. So he's been having some games versus this team. The backcourts, right? The backcourts. Max Struess, I don't know if I'm gonna mess with him or anything of that nature. I don't, right? But he has been hitting the three. He has been hitting the three, and that's something you could probably look at. I'm probably not betting him though. Truth be told, I just don't. I don't feel it, man. This game should have playoff atmosphere, vibes. So, man, shout out to Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. I took both of their double doubles last game, so shout out to them. Versus Milwaukee, definitely want to check out his fouls, right? See how he's fared. 2-1-4-1-5. Okay. No Bobby Porters to help combat some of these guys. It's going to be interesting, right? Don't know if I'm betting on Mobley. Allen might be a different story. Allen has double doubled versus this team in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight games. His double double can't be plus money, and it's plus 120. So just because of the hit rate, I'm gonna throw that up there because he's got a dynamic hit rate there versus his team. Um, so I can't talk you off of that. I might not get to it. I just feel like he might sell. I don't know. But lately, 3 or 4 to his double double. I mean, whatever, bro. Whatever. Like truthfully, whatever. I could see it though. I could see it. I probably would take his. I probably would bet on Allen before I bet on Mobley. Probably. Dame Lillard. He's been crushing that rebound prop. Head to head versus Cleveland. Not so much, but he's been crushing that rebound prop. He's been getting busy versus Cleveland this year. 41 and 36. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the this. I'm not a fan of neither one of these backcourts. So I kind of figured that. This is props. Those games 9 and 7. Who played those games? They took the L in both games. Okay, ABC was out that game. ABC played one of those games. They lost them both. Okay. No Torian Prince, no Kuzma for me. ABC, he's gotten busy versus these boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games he doubled. He has some nice numbers versus them. Really good numbers. They're gonna need him, I believe. So his points prop sitting at 28.5. They're gonna need him. It's gonna be a playoff like atmosphere. We'll see what's gonna happen. They're gonna need him. I couldn't talk off anything for him at all. Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez, boy, he went out. He got 2 rebounds versus Orlando, 2 rebounds versus Dallas. Crazy, man. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. 6 rebounds or better versus this team. Well, he's hit this rebound line in 8 of his last 10. He's going to be forced to hit that rebound line because he's going to have to. He's going to have to stick some defense, man. Oh, his rebound line just went to 5.5. You seen that? It was just 4.5. It just went to 5.5. Hmm. So the defense is giving this number up. Of course, it's a low ass number. That's why. So I ain't gonna take that into too much account there. But the threes, 2 of his last 3 games, he hit the three. Trying to get him out, get Jared Allen stepped out. Regardless who's guarding him, the 1.5 threes is definitely going to be in play here for him. So I couldn't talk you off of that. I will put that over there because that looked like something that I probably would entertain. Those threes for sure. I got a couple more minutes to go, bro. So how many more games we got? Pistons, Blazers, Sacramento Clippers. All right, let me see something here. I want to know if Avija is out. He's questionable. Grant came back. Grant gets on my nerves, man. He monkeys up things. I feel you that, bro. I feel you. Kamara, I couldn't talk off his boards, right? Couldn't talk off his boards, right? So what I'm looking at for this game here, let me go to this game here because I want to put this to the side here. What I do know I'm looking at here is during either if I'm taking them for a double double or anything like that, right? I'm looking at the double double here for Duran. Okay. I'm also looking at the threes and or points here for Anthony Simons. I don't know about lately, but I know that they give up the threes to the point guard position um, over the course of the season. Detroit giving up the fourth most threes there. Um, Last person I just took was James Harden. Then I had to live bet him. I live bet him for that 50 he got there. But lately they probably could have gotten a little bit better lately though. I don't know. I know they made an accusation. Uh, uh, Detroit here 3.6. Whatever. I might fall back from Anthony Simons, but for sure we're looking at Duran for sure. Portland in the points category, top 10 in giving up points to the center. The rebounds though, they fourth. Rebound chances are there. The assists, Portland are number one, right? And number one in potential assists to the center spot. So Duran is a guy that can drop dimes. Um, Looking at the assists for Duran, he gets a few a game, right? Uh, so you know for sure he's getting that two, right? He's getting that two. He's been getting that two. He's averaging 3 assists. Just put it like that. His last 10 games. Over the course of the season, he's averaging probably 2.5. He's averaging 2.6 assists over the course of the season. So there's times where he can get busy in the assist category, right? So keep that in mind. It's getting a lot of rebounds and making that right pass after the rebound. Versus Portland, he faced this team on January 6th, where he had 4 assists there. And he had, how many points did he have? 14 and 12. So I don't see a big time clear pathway for him to get in foul trouble. So I can see instances where it gets there. A fantasy score could be in play as well, right? Uh, a fantasy score can be in play as well. So that's that, right? I know Cade Cunningham. He's got all the usage in the world. He's definitely in play. Just not somebody who I pinpointed out right now. Um, Klingen, like I don't know, man. He's got double-digit rebounds in 2 of 3. Um, his rebound prop, I can't do it. Even though some telling me he's about to get there, I just can't do it. Right? I'm not going there right now. So let me cause I gotta go now. Got 10 minutes before tip off. And the last game on the docket here would be the Sacramento and man, this is gonna be crazy right here because I'm definitely, I go to Joe Val a lot, man. It's gonna be a lot of body down there between Joe Val and Zubac. This is gonna be crazy, right? One thing I can say about Jonas Valanciunas is, um, I mean, I expect him to at least get that 27 minutes. If he stay out of foul trouble, right? I expect him to at least get that 27 minutes. And we know how good of a rebounder he is. His rebound sitting at 11 and a half. I don't know. I don't know. He can drop some dimes, right? So his assist prop sitting at 3.5 today, right? They on some bullshit, right? They on some bullshit. His assist prop sitting at 3.5 on after two back-to-back games of having 6 assists. I still think his assists should be at 2.5. I don't like that at all, right? His last 10 games doesn't resemble 3.5 assists. He's only averaging 2.2 in his last 10. He had couple outlier games. Whatever, man. They on some bullshit. So, Powell out, Ben Simmons out. Bogdanovich. We got to look at his threes. If it's 3.5, I'm pass, man. But he's hit three threes or better in 3 of his last 4 games. Uh, as a team, we know this team can give up threes. Okay, let's face the facts. We're looking at the threes here over the course of the season. Sacramento third in giving up threes. Utah and New Orleans Pelicans. Those 3 teams, the top 3 teams, are on the docket today. Okay, so we know this team can give up threes. The shooting guard position, Sacramento giving up the second most threes. He would be the shooting guard or the small forward. Small forward, Sacramento giving up the fourth most threes. So, and then you look at the point guard, probably don't give up. That's one of the spots where they don't give up that many on paper, but it is what it is, right? So we're looking at the threes there. I mean, not many people to stretch them out, but outside of Kawhi Leonard, so his threes could be in play as well. So, but yeah, this team will give up the 3 ball. They will give up the 3 ball. James Harden assists. They top 10 in giving up assists as a whole. I would take Zubac rebounds in a heartbeat versus Sabonis, but I need to see. I need to see what these numbers ain't gonna be right though. Numbers ain't gonna be right. 17 minutes, 17 and 7 for Jonas. Um, 20, 17 minutes, 12 and 10. Um, minus 140 on the double double for him. I guess I'll give it a go, man. I'll give it a go, right? I don't see him getting into foul trouble. I'll give it a go. This team wants to win. 350 for a double double for him, and he for Zubac, he's got a double double in 8 of his last 10 games. The minus 140, I think I'll go that route for Jonas Valanciunas. I don't see why not, right? I don't see why not. I'll go the double double route for Jonas Valanciunas. I think that'll be the play that I'm probably gonna make here. And I do want to take a look at so they got Batum expected to start. Come on, cut it out. Take one look at Bogdanovich real quick, and I'm out of here, fam. Oh shit, Malik Monk is out. His line is sitting at it's sitting at 2.5. His line sitting at 2.5. I'ma like that. And or his regular points. Am I gonna like that? I think I'm gonna like that. He got an assist line. I think I'm gonna sprinkle on his threes, man. At plus 154, 2.5. I think I'm gonna sprinkle on his threes. At least two of them in parlays. All right, gang, get ready to kick off, man. Sorry I couldn't make it through the way I really wanted to make it through, but it is what it is. Strong lean towards the over points plus rebounds for Brandon Clark. Isaiah Harmstein, this 9.5 rebounds and double double are in play, right? This game here, Joker and ABC, I think they're in the best spots. And SGA, I think they're in the best spots here, especially for points. Booker, 7.5 assists. Bradley Beal, 1.5 threes. Bradley Beal, 3.5 rebounds. Durant, just Bobo for value. We could take Bobo to 7.5 points or wherever you want to take him to. It is what it is. Nick Richards, he's in play for just everybody should be in play here. The volume, Najee Marshall, and the rest of those guys, man. I really think Dinwiddie has a better game today. And if we can get lines for the backup point guard, what's his name? If we can get lines for him, he's played 35 minutes and took 15 shots in both games. I forgot his name. You got to go find him because I'm not going to look for him again. But he could be in play, but I think Dinwiddie has a game today. Appreciate it, Pat. I think Dinwiddie has a game today. I think he does. C.J. McCollum, Trey Murphy, these guys should have added usage without Zion and without uh, Olenek, right? I think those guys don't play. Kyle Filipowski. I'm looking at his 1.5 threes at plus money with somebody like Drummond out there. I'm really looking at him at the 1.5 threes and be on the lookout. You might could take him live for more. Sensabaugh is he's gonna be out there long enough to maybe snag 4 rebounds. It's a lean, and his points are in play. Stefan Castle, his points are in play. He's gunning right, coming for that top spot in the rookie of the year contest there. Mike Conley it's been a great spot for him. His hit rate been looking good with the 1.5 threes. Jaden McDaniels' hit rate as a parlay piece for the 1.5 assists been looking good. Julius Randle, back-to-back games with 9 assists. I'm playing his 4.5 assists. Might not ladder it, but he's hit 9 assists back-to-back. I should ladder it. I'm probably going to ladder it, right, until I take an L. But I'm definitely taking the 4.5, win, lose, or draw. Jared Allen, hit rate for the double-double versus his team has been insane. You're going to get plus money for it. We'll see what's going to happen. Brook Lopez, I'm never opposed to going to the 1.5 threes for him. I can see him getting there. It's a lean. Double double for Jalen Duran. The double double for Valanciunas, and then the 2.5 threes for Bojan Bogdanovic. Man, peace out, fam.